Newsflash, there's no rescuing that happens. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. First, to start off, I'm gonna use my Fenty primer. Yes, if I sound a little nasally, I think I'm getting over it. My little cold a little bit. If you hear the toilet running, that's the second part of the bathroom behind me. And if you hear traffic, then that's what's right outside the window a little bit. This is gonna be a get ready with me and also motivation part 2. With the get ready with me, I want to show you how I color correct. In a nutshell, when you have the darker colors and you are deep skinned, you wanna go with something red or orangey. You wanna kind of play with it. Focus in. Now you'll see some people, they'll have this and they'll just put it in this whole section right there. And I guess for the purpose of the video, I could do that. So then what I do is I get my beauty blender and I'll just blend. Kat Von D Lock It Cream, and again, the video will be linked down below. Foundation brush. Motivation part 2. But it's a new week, basically. And so I made it sound perfectly easy in the last video to just do it, you know? I was like, oh, just do it. What if you're stuck? What do you do when you're stuck? First and foremost, you gotta recognize that you're stuck. It's not like being stuck and everybody else know you're stuck, but you don't realize that you're stuck. So what I'm doing now is I'm adding the Fenty Beauty foundation, Pro Filter. So you're stuck. So then my question is, if you recognize that you're stuck, you must know that there should be a forward motion or a motion that should be happening at that moment. It's the only way you would know that you're stuck. You either know that you should be rewinding and going back somewhere, or you know that you need to be going forward. But if you're stuck, you know that there's no movement. Where should you be moving? If I've ever been stuck, it's 9 times out of 10, it's either fear of what's ahead. For me, and for a lot of us, we want to know what's ahead. I do A, what's gonna happen? And because we don't always have those answers, we stand still. The next thing I'm gonna do is I am going to bronze with my Mocha Mami Fenty bronzer. That area is pretty. Correct it. We don't move out of fear. Usually that's what it is. And it's in whether it's sheer terror or it's just the uncertainty of the unknown. When you are trying to remain motivated, your faith has to kick in. I'm not gonna sit up here and, assume like everyone that follows me shares my faith. No, I know everyone doesn't, and that's fine. But for me, my faith, I have to remember what I am promised. And it helps me to move forward. If I could go back, a lot of stuff I wouldn't change in life. A lot of stuff I wouldn't. But one thing is for sure, in those moments where I was stuck out of fear of the unknown, uncertainty, I would tell myself, girl, if you don't go ahead and do that. Good example is going back to school. I went to school, back to college, after finishing doing beauty school and all of that. That ran its course, and it was good for what it was good for, and then I just got disinterested in that. And I know so many women that delay going back to school just for the sheer overwhelmingness of it all. And I get it. Next thing I'm gonna use is my Fenty setting powder. Blender, I'm gonna take it, dip it. I remember when the thought of filling out the application was so overwhelming. It's just overwhelming for whatever reason. I don't even remember why. So I was stuck because I wanted to go to school. And if you know anything about early childhood, you kind of reach the height of excelling without a degree really fast. Really fast. It's one of those professions, you know, where after a while, if you want to do something different, you've got to go back to school, you know. So it was one of those things. But eventually, you know, of course I went back to school and everything else like that. But then when you finally finish, you're like, what the heck did I wait so long for? And I do believe that certain things happen at the right time, for the right reason. And so I don't question that part at all, you know? And so I hit here because the highlight. This is where you wanna get that highlight. Get the sun where to hit you. It's your natural highlighting areas. So that's why a lot of times young ladies, I'm like your biggest cheerleader. Because I'm like, you can do it. You don't have to be stuck in any situation. You don't. We have more power as individuals than we give ourselves credit for. You don't like a situation, that's where the motivation to change it ought to come in at. Because I have a news flash for you. So I'm speaking to the ones that are my age and older, and we can not speaking to you. I want to get a little amen from you. Life don't come and you don't get rescued by anyone. You just don't. Newsflash. There's no rescuing that happens. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta do it yourself. And if you're waiting to be rescued, then you're gonna be stuck for a long time. So that was my Fenty, and I'm just gonna leave that on until I do my eyes. Sad to say, for if that's what you were waiting on and that's what you wanted, there is no rescuing that takes place. You have to change your life for yourself. So if you're stuck and you know that you're stuck, you're in a job that you don't like, you live somewhere that you don't like. So we're gonna start with our eyes. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some primer. What I do is I just use the back of my hand, put a little bit there. And the purpose of this is to kind of allow the eyeshadow, when you put it on, to pop, to be more pronounced. My cousin and my daughter think that I'm weird because I don't do my face last. Most people do their foundation and everything after they do their eyes, but I can't. That's not my method. I have to put my foundation on first. And I don't mind if I get eyeshadow here. I'll just go through it and just correct it. It's not a big deal for me. But I don't know how y'all can do a whole face with an unmade up face without the foundation. I can't. I'm distracted by all that. I've been playing with Jackie Aina a lot. So for this video, I'm going to use the Honey palette. Absolutely another yummy palette that I absolutely love. I'm gonna go in with Swarm as a base. As we start this week, whatever it is that you need motivating, I hope that you find the motivation. If you know that you need to get your butt down to the local community college or the four-year college or whatever it is that you need to do, hopefully you can do it. If you are on your third strike at work for being late, you better set that alarm and be motivated by the fact that you don't want to lose that paycheck. Amber. I wish I could tell you it's gonna be easy all the time. I wish I could tell you, you know, but find your why. I honestly don't always feel like doing a whole lot of stuff. But we literally can't be motivated to do stuff based on feelings, because feelings are fleeting. They come, they go, they change. They change with everything from mood to hormones to whatever's going on. So I can't trust my feelings to help me get through and do whatever it is that I need to do. Sting. And I'm probably gonna put a little sting at the corner. As we are almost finishing this look and going into another week, you are encouraged, going into sting over here, hopefully you are encouraged to not let the procrastination bug get you. Boy, is that a bug. Some of you know you need to clean out that darn garage. That's my area. I hate a junky garage. That closet. Telling myself, nah, my closet's good. This week, I finally put away a bunch of clothes. I had a whole bunch of clothes that I needed to hang up, and I finally put those away about a week ago. So I'm not talking to myself this time. And for my brow bone, golden. Then, so that I can see, I'm gonna blend in. If it's worth it. If it's worth it. You know, I say all the time, one of the blessings and the curses of this generation, of this time that we live in, is social media. And as much as I love me a good social media, I feel sorry for people that may be intimidated by what they see on social media. Me, don't bother me any. I don't use lashes, I use fiber lashes, and this is what the fiber lash looks like. And what that process is, the fiber lashes come with their own mascara, but I do not like their mascara. What I do is I use the Better Than Sex Mix mascara. So I'm hoping, as you are, and so I take the fiber lash, and I go through. See the difference? You already know I see that. You do know I see that. So, question is, am I gonna ignore it? Or not? To get done whatever it is that you need to get done this week. Make a list. And even if it's something that you can't get done this week, make teeny tiny steps. Make teeny tiny goals to get to where you want to go. What I like to do, let's just pretend I had some eyeshadow to kind of fall right there. I just go in with that. Kind of blend that in. If I'm gonna do a highlight, I want to do a more dramatic cheek. So let me add the Fenty Mocha Mami a little more. No one's gonna come save you, friends. You gotta just do it. Whatever it is. And as I said before, I'm not encouraging foolishness and mayhem. That I'm not doing. To make you a better member of society, my friends, you just gotta do it. It's gonna look different for you, it's gonna look different for me. I'm kind of a leaper. No, I'm not kind of a leaper, I am a leaper. I'm like a cat. I lie dormant and the next thing you know, bam! And you like, what is Missy doing? And so I'm just gonna give you a little highlight like that. And this is the Fenty Trophy Wife. She don't play. So you gotta be very, very careful with her. Cause, see that? This is one of my absolute favorite lipsticks. I get it from Target. It's the Milani brand. What I like to do, and this is my MAC, and that writing is way too small for me to see, but it's sort of like a brown. I'm gonna go in with my Tasha setting spray. As I explained before, the only rhyme or reason between me using this one is one is way expensive and the other one is way, way expensive. I just let that sit. The Tatcha setting spray, you really don't need a lot. I like it because it adds a lot of moisture. It's going to dry a little bit. A dewy satin finish. It's my favorite one. So, like I said, this is going to die down a little bit. Right now it's still a little dewy, a little misty. I don't mind it. I like it. Thanks for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers. Please leave a comment down below if you are enjoying the content. And I just wanted to take this moment to have a get ready with me, but also just to motivate you, part 2, just to motivate you to get it done. And I understand being stuck. So wherever you're stuck at, if you're even stuck, even if you have to just make a list and make teeny tiny steps, do not let the curse of comparing yourself to other people on social media make you stuck. Do not let comparison rob you of your motivation, of your excelling, because we are all running our own race. We are all in our own lane, and no matter whether you compare yourself to another 26-year-old, another 56-year-old, we all have different lives, we all have different plights, and we all have different races, and the only race that you can run is yours. So just do it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.